Throughout history, humans have constructed and carried out a significant amount of atrocities that have been devastating towards large groups of people. One such atrocity, known as Agent Orange, has proven to have severe physiological effects on the human body. These effects are still being felt to this day by the victims exposed to Agent Orange, as well as the children of those victims. It is estimated that 3 million US soldiers and an additional 3 million people living in Vietnam at the time of the conflict were exposed to Agent Orange. The deadly chemical would finally be banned in 1971, but the damage would already have taken place. Having first been used between 1962 to 1971 in the Vietnam War, Agent Orange, a herbicide and defoliant, was sprayed across the dense tropical foliage in Vietnam. This was done for a variety of reasons. The usage of the herbicide eradicated crops that helped feed enemy soldiers. Additionally, the clearing of vegetation helped to expose the Vietnamese, who at the time used guerrilla warfare tactics against US soldiers. Agent Orange was especially deadly due in large part to the sheer amount that was used. It was estimated that the US sprayed 20 times more than the manufacturer recommended in the environment. The two active ingredients in the Agent Orange herbicide combination were equal amounts of 2,4-dichlorophene oxyacetic acid and 2,4,5-trichlorophene oxyacetic acid. This chemical compound resulted in a mixture that contained a deadly contaminant called dioxin, chemical name 2378-tetrachlorodibenzo-paradioxin, or TCDD. Dioxins are called persistent organic pollutants, which take an extensive time to break down once they are in the environment. TCDD is the most toxic of about 419 types of similar toxic compounds. Pure dioxin has the appearance of white crystalline needles. However, it was not visible to any of the victims due to the chemical being spread onto the soil and dust particles. Dioxin is not intentionally produced, rather it is a byproduct of some chlorinated organic compounds, including herbicides. Short-term exposure to Agent Orange can cause darkening of the skin, liver problems, and a severe acne-like skin disease called chloracne. However, the long-term impact from exposure to Agent Orange can be far more frightening. Experiments have shown that the chemical contaminant of Agent Orange, dioxin, affect a number of organs and systems. The dioxins are absorbed into the human body through the digestive and respiratory tracts, or through skin contact. They are then distributed throughout the body. Once dioxins enter the body, they last a long time because of their chemical stability and their ability to be absorbed by fat tissue, where they are then stored in the body. Their half-life in the body is estimated to be 7 to 11 years. Exposure to dioxins have been shown to interfere with the production, transportation, and metabolism of thyroid hormones through a variety of mechanisms. The interference of these thyroid hormones results in a detrimental impact to the metabolism, growth, and development of the human body. The lymphatic system, which helps maintain fluid levels in our body tissues, can also be compromised from exposure to dioxin. This can consequently result in various cancers. The Institute of Medicine found sufficient evidence of association between Agent Orange exposure and soft tissue sarcoma, non-Hodgkin lymphoma, Hodgkin's disease, and chronic lymphocytic leukemia. These cancers are a result of certain changes to genes that control the way our cells function, especially how they grow and divide. Dioxins are classified as known human carcinogens, but they also cause non-cancerous effects like atherosclerosis, hypertension, and diabetes. Victims of Agent Orange exposure have shown to have a jeopardized reproductive system, resulting in miscarriage, as well as birth defects such as spina bifida. The lasting effects from Agent Orange are generational, ruining and cutting short countless lives across multiple decades. A famous quote made by an unknown author sums up the Vietnam War pretty effectively. "There's no honorable way to kill, no gentle way to destroy. There is nothing good in war except its ending. But even after the ending of this war, the lives of those affected will continue to hurt for many years to come.